at the Call Sports Center on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, where tonight Sheboygan North will play for a trip to state against Wisconsin Rapids. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Martin. Joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. Chris, a huge game tonight for North. This is what they've been waiting for.
Yeah, another opportunity to go to the state tournament. They've been in the sections the last 4 years. You got to win yesterday, you get to play today. They got the opportunity. Unfortunately, that standing in their way is an undefeated Wisconsin Rapids team, which is a very nice club.
A little bit unbalanced. They have two guys that are just outstanding in terms of scoring, and then the scoring average drops way off for the rest of the squad.
Well, they have two exceptional players, no question about it, but they have all their starters returning from a year ago. They were picked in the top 10 at the beginning of the year. They were expected to win their conference. They did that. They ran the table. They played some tough teams. They played Pius, who yesterday defeated Tosa East there in the sectional finals as well. They played some good clubs. They beat the number one ranked team yesterday, so this is no slouch of a ball club. I think for Sheboygan North, the last 2 years, I think North's been the team that comes to this sectional, and it's kind of the team that's the favorite. I think the shoe's on the other foot today. Things haven't worked out so well for North. Maybe tonight's the night.
Never know about that. Trevor Stratton and Brian Beamish are the big guys we talked about, and they average around 20 points a game.
Yeah, they're just two outstanding players, and they did an outstanding job last night shutting down a big, much taller Oshkosh West team. I think it's a much more of an advantage for Sheboygan North. They size up a little bit better. They're more athletic, kind of similar to Sheboygan North, so this should be a good matchup.
One of the names that was mentioned to me by, I believe it was the Wisconsin Rapids radio guy, was Vidal, and he said he's the guy that's going to match up on North's best player, which I would think would probably be Peter Worth.
Yeah, Peter Worth has just played outstanding yesterday, been player of the year as well. I think a key for Sheboygan North is to keep getting to the glass. Yesterday they hit the offensive glass again. They've been doing it the last few weeks, and more opportunities they have to create shots, the better they can do. They didn't shoot exceptionally well yesterday, but as long as you got those opportunities, the shots might start falling. Tonight's the night they're going to have to go in.
One thing I did like about North last night is everybody was shooting a three, so Wisconsin Rapids, they don't want to slough off on anybody defensively.
No, and they're really good defensively, too. They're, like I said, they go 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" across the board. They're a very tall team and all lanky, good athletes, so it's going to be tough for North. They're going to have to create their opportunities, and you're going to get that off of Peter Worth driving to the basket, kicking out to Cody and Groovy.
One thing you mentioned last night was Kyle Tetchlaw seems to come through in the big game. He came through in a big way last night with 20 points and 13 boards. He'll have to do that again tonight.
Well, I think Kyle is, we've known him for a long time. He's a great young man, but he didn't want his season to end yesterday, and kind of like Mike Wilkinson today playing in that conference tournament, he wasn't going to let the Badgers go down. I think KT wasn't going to let the Raiders lose last night. He took it on his shoulder, was attacking hard to the glass, made some clutch baskets, dude, whatever he could, made some free throws. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you want. You don't want your season to end, and KT doesn't want to end it here. He wants to end it in Madison.
My partner is very prophetic. I thought you had a good statement, Chris, when you said the pressure's on Wisconsin Rapids. Well, we're going to find out if it really is and how this thing turns out. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off.
I love the challenge of computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
About a year ago, Mark and I thought, air pollution, global warming. How can we make a difference? So Mark modified our car, some sort of homemade energy source.
The best part is the car emits only helium.
Genius.
But the EPA says the energy we use in our home can cause twice the greenhouse gases of a car. So now I look for products that are in the Energy Star. Simple.
The EPA invites you to go to EnergyStar.gov to discover what you can do to reduce air pollution.
She had the best medical care. Still, her baby was born 3 months early. And no one knows why. Help the March of Dimes save babies from prematurity. Join Walk America to raise money to fund March of Dimes research. Let's find the answers together.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
We're back at the Call Sports Center. They're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. I'll go through Wisconsin Rapids first. Number 5, Trevor Stanton, is a 6'3" senior. He was a first-team all-conference player. He averages 21.3 points per game. He'll be one of the starters. Number 21, Tom Shepard, is a 6'4" senior. He averages 7.6 points per game. He was a second-team all-conference selection. Number 22, Peter Falk, is a 6-foot senior. He averages 1.9 points per game. Brian Beamish, number 23, is a 6'5" senior. He was a first-team all-conference player of the year in their conference. He averages 18.9 a game. And then rounding out the starting lineup for Wisconsin Rapids is Andy Vidal. He's a 6'1" senior. Vidal averages 1.5 points per game. There you see the Golden Raiders are going through the non-starters. I'll give you their starting lineup. Starting at a guard spot, number 3, Cody Schaefer. He's a 6'1" senior. He averages 6.8 points per game. At another guard, number 21, Trevor Gruby, is a 5'11" senior. He averages 12.9 points per game. Number 25, there you see him, Peter Worth, Player of the Year in the Fox River Valley Conference. He averages 13.9 points per game. Brian Herman, a 6'2" senior, averages 5.1. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Raiders is number 51, 6'5" senior, Kyle Tetschlag. Kyle averages 13.2 a game. A lot of all-conference players out here tonight, Chris.
Well, when you got 2 conference champions, there's no question you're going to have good ball players. And there's only 16 teams left. And anybody playing tonight, it gets an opportunity to play the state tournament, which is a special place. And Coach Destelli hasn't been there since 1993.
One of the things I found interesting is looking over the stats is Wisconsin Rapids has more three-point attempts than the Raiders.
So we're going to see some good shooting, outside shooting, and see how that pans out. I didn't mention in the opening either, but there's no question KT and Peter Worth got to stay out of foul trouble tonight too.
Well, a couple of people asked me, does North have a chance? Well, they're both starting at 0, and North obviously has a chance. You never know what happens.
Do they have a chance? They got a very good chance. Sheboygan North's a very fine basketball team. They played very good teams over the summer. They've played some good teams in their preseason tournaments. They played some good teams during their season. They played De Pere, who has an outstanding ball club. Green Bay Notre Dame, which was terrific. Waukesha North, which you got beat last night. They were outstanding. Milwaukee Riverside was very tough, and Wisconsin Hale. So they've played good ball teams, and Wisconsin Rapids is just another one on their list. But as I said before, as you look at the starting before the tip here, everybody sizes up about evenly, so that's good for the Raiders.
Our officials tonight are Dan Bissett and Mark Larson. Both those gentlemen are from Winneconne. They'll be our officials this evening. North controls, Worth has it, being guarded by Andy Vidal. We mentioned he usually pairs up against the other team's best player. And Tetschlag looking for Worth to slip the defense, but didn't do it. And ball sails out of bounds. Wisconsin Rapids will have it.
Took 12 minutes to have a turnover yesterday.
Yeah, really.
Took them 15 seconds to have one today.
With it is Peter Falk. Over to Beamish. He's 23 is the guy you want to watch. Him and number 5. Ball stripped away. Tetschlag with the good hands took it right away from Shepard. Worth almost with a carry on the dribble. Kept his hand on top. We have it poked away from him by Stanton.
Talking to Matt Byans, the freshman coach, before the ball game, he said the North Raiders had an outstanding workout this morning. They're all ready to roll.
Three-point attempt by Gruby is no good. Herman inside trying to fight for the rebound. We have a whistle, and it's going to go on North. Nope. Well, no, they called it on White. Yeah, they called it on Beamish. That's a big foul. North will keep the possession.
Good battling underneath there by Brian Herman.
Wisconsin Rapids is a turnover by North again. Rapids is coached by Dan Witter. He's in his 6th year at Wisconsin Rapids. Overall, his record is 201-146 in varsity coaching. On the wing was Shepard. Kicks it out to Vidal, who swings it around. Good double-up defense by Tetschlag. Leap and leaner on the inside is no good. Coming away with it is Tetschlag. Stratton not able to make the shot. Slow start. Minute and a half in, no one has scored.
Red Raiders against the Golden Raiders tonight.
Yeah, Raiders are going to state. Worth with a 10-footer got it in. Peter Worth going straight up on that jump shot, just the way you teach it.
Ruby's got to stay in front of that young man. Can't ride him on the side. Got to stay in front. Just take a step back and work him up the floor.
Falk, only averaging a little over 1 a game. You won't see him shoot much. Good pump fake, and a shot is rounded down for Brian Beamish. It's a 3-pointer. 3-2 Rapids. Peter Worth driving it to the hoop is foul. That foul is going to go on Andy Vidal. That's a second team foul on Rapids.
Going right at him.
Herman tossing it in. Off a double screen is Gruby, but his shot was blocked by Trevor Stratton. North will keep it.
Stratton was all over Gruby there.
Leap and leaner by Tetschlag. He has 2. Nice out of bounds play, sending Gruby out as a decoy, and Tetschlag came in and got the pass. Beamish has it on the wing out to Shepard. Inside to Beamish again. His shot is blocked. Tetschlag grabs the rebound. And Tom Desautels waving his players, push it down the floor. Tetschlag to the hoop. Overlays. Herman with the putback.
Way to hit the glass, boys.
6-3. North on top early.
Going at him hard.
Deep pass. Kick out. Stratton with a 3, and we're all tied at 6.
Gotta find him.
Vidal guarding Worth.
Can't leave him open. Good shooter.
Gruby being covered up by Stratton and tipped away. Good defense by Rapids. Active hands. Stratton has it, taking it to the hoop, and then we got a carry. No, we haven't seen that call all year, Chris, and we've seen it twice here at sectional play.
Yeah. Well, I know Coach Desautels asked in the paper to bring out the Raider Nation. I know that there's a lot of Sheboygan people here. Last night, I know the weather was just horrible and not a lot of people could make it, but tonight they're here to support their Golden Raiders.
Pitch trying to go to the hoop, and he does, and then he's going to be fouled. It's going to be a foul on Wisconsin Rapids. Trevor Stratton, that's his first.
Coach Witter giving an earful to the official here. But North is going right to the basket. You got to like that. And they're going to draw those opportunities at the free throw line if they keep going there. He's still talking over there. Now he's on the partner.
Pitch averages 5.6. Can't get either one to go, and then we get
now he got
the bat ball.
Official got an earful from Coach Witter, and then he gets the next call.
Calling on Tetschlag. It looked like Beamish was the guy over the back.
I think that was Coach got his call there. There's no question there, and that's a big foul on KT.
Stratton being guarded by Pitch.
Nate Pitch has got to make the free throws. Same situation, Nate Pitch, is Trevor Gruby. You got to stay in front. You ride him on the shoulder. It's an easy call for an official.
For a Pitch, that's his first. Second team foul by North. Gruby back in the game. Stratton will toss it in. Peter Falk has it on top. Over to Beamish. Vidal had it out on top. Beamish, stutter step. Looked like he had good penetration, but kicked it back out. North working hard on defense. Beamish open, blocked by Worth. And then they're going to get Tetschlag with another foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nate Pitch, make those free throws before. We don't have Kyle getting that first one there, and now he's got 2 in the first 4 minutes, and worst thing that could possibly happen to Sheboygan North just did. Kyle Tetschlag picking up 2 quick fouls.
Rob Kane in. Kane will be guarding Falk. We're going to need some quality minutes out of Rob. Almost a little mix-up on that switch. Herman goes out and covers up Shepard. North swinging, Beamish has it inside, gets a good drop step and lays it in. You can see why he was player of the year in their conference. It's 8-6, Wisconsin Rapids on top. 3:35 remaining in the first quarter. Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you to the game here at Oshkosh. Ruby opened for a second but couldn't get it off. He's guarded by the much taller Stratton. He's going to have a tough time getting shots off against him. Worth working inside, working hard. Got the shot in, we're all tied up. Numbers for Wisconsin Rapids, and then they pull it out. Not a good matchup for North there.
And again, trailing the player, you got to stay in front. And ever since Coach Witter did his complaining, he got his fouls. He's got 4 quick ones on North in the last 2 minutes, so officials aren't supposed to listen, but they sure have changed their approach.
Gellerman in. Mark Gellerman, number 33. Beamish being guarded by Kane. Pass inside, back out, Falk. Short, save, North has it, and they've got a bust out. Worth kicks it out to Schaefer. Good arch, but couldn't get it to goal. Stratton comes away with the rebound. Beamish bringing it up. He's being guarded by Worth. On the wing is Shepard, and we got a whistle inside. We'll go on Cody Schaefer, I believe. It is. That's the 5th foul on North. Wisconsin Rapids has 3. Falk will toss it in.
5 straight fouls.
Yeah, really.
Ever since the little complaining there.
On the wing is Shepard. He tosses it down inside to Beamish, who dishes off to Gellerman for 2.
Nice look there and basket for Rapids.
10-8. Red Raiders up. Golden Raiders have it. Joey Fritsch from outside the line. His shot rims off. Man alive, they're calling everything. They're not letting him play. Last night they let him play. Tonight you can't do anything. You can't breathe on the guy, and they're going to call a foul on you. That one goes on Brian Herman. 6th team foul on North. And Wisconsin Rapids with numbers, and North not getting back. Shepard with an easy 2.
Oh,
it's 12-8.
Saw that last night. Easy opportunities.
Worth working hard. He draws the foul. And that finally breaks a string of North fouls. Foul on Gellerman. Nate Pitch back in the game. Rob Kane coming out.
North yet to make a 3-pointer, Marty.
Deep pass to Trevor Gruby from Herman. Good defense being played by Gellerman. Worth trying to get him set up. It's 12-8. Wisconsin Rapids on top. Ruby's going to have a hard time getting shots off against a taller Stratton. Ball is stripped away, and then in his effort to save it, Peter Worth threw it out of bounds, but again, real active hands by Wisconsin Rapids. Herman going for the steal, couldn't poke it away from Shepard, and now bringing it up is Stratton. Inside feed tapped away by Pitch, and then saved by Stratton. We get a whistle, and I think we're going to get Vidal with a foul. If we do, that's his second.
Yeah, moving screen there, pretty obvious he turned. If he would have just stayed there, it'd have been fine, but he kind of pivoted, and that's when the official called it. But there's a lot of calls here already.
That's a good guy to get out of the game. He's probably their best defender. Jeremy Bartelt is in for Rapids, number 4. You see him in your screen there. Ruby coming up to set a screen. Now he backs off. North spreading the floor.
Not a lot of movement for North.
12-8, Rapids on top. Under a minute remaining.
They got to move a little bit to get some action here. Instead, we got another turnover.
Another one. Beamish with the steal. That's a third steal by Rapids in the first quarter.
Well, there's just no movement, Marty. There doesn't seem like uncertain what they want to do there.
Stratton has it. Now they're going to play for one. We're down to 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Rapids up 12-8. Now we're under 10. Stratton has it. They're going to look for Beamish.
Into a 1-2-2 North.
Shot is up, no good. And they're not going to call a foul, are they? Come on. They are. Foul is on Herman. Brian Herman has his second foul, and they're going to put Gellerman on the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He knocks home the first one. Well, we don't even have to say much. If there's a loud cheer, you know he made it. At the end of one quarter play, Rapids up 14-8.
Violence. Violence. We're stronger than you. You can't hold us back. Violence. We know what it takes to blow past you.
And violence, we're just getting going.
There's a place where a total stranger will give you their blood. A place where someone you never knew will save your child from drowning. Where a person who doesn't look like you, talk like you, or dress like you will give you shelter after a flood. That place is called America, where we look out for each other. When you help the American Red Cross, you help America.
We're back at action, just starting second quarter. Wisconsin Rapids just missed a great layup attempt, and traveling is Joey Fritsch. You know, Chris, you'd think that if you held a 20-point score to only 3 points in a quarter, you'd be looking pretty good, but that's not the case. Stratton only had 3, but North is still down 6.
Yeah, that's turnover number 6. North's got to do a better job taking care of the ball and get their offense in the flow a little bit. Got to work hard. Things will open up for you.
Nate Pitch guarding Gellerman. Beamish has it inside, being guarded by Worth, and putting the missed shot back up and in is Tom Shepard. A good defense by Peter Worth. We got blocked out on the other side, though.
Yeah, I don't know where he was there, and
Peter Prigge getting ready to check in along with Cody Schaefer.
you got Hermie and Tetschlag with 2 fouls each, both on the bench. You're down by 8. You can't let them out on the bench too long because the game might get away by the time you want them back in the game.
That's exactly right.
But I'll tell you what, the people in there have got to take care of business.
Pitch on a nice drive, jump stop and a jump shot, and he's got it. 16-10.
Big basket.
Rapids up. Falk has it. They're getting ready to run their pattern. They were very patient last night. They've been that way tonight. Stratton taking it in the lane. Jump shot is good.
Good drive penetration there by Stratton. Got straight in front of him.
Kane over to Fritsch. Fritsch was a little trouble getting it away, but did. Trevor Gruby way out on the floor, being guarded by Beamish. Fritsch with a 17-footer, can't get it in. Jellerman with the rebound. Beamish looking deep, looking for his running mate Stratton. Now he gets it inside to him. Spin move, Stratton's shot is no good. North with the rebound and the push. Worth going hard to the hoop, got it around and in. 6 points for Peter Worth. It's 18-12. North down 6. Beamish being hounded by Peter Worth. Stratton shuffle the feet before the shot, take away the three-pointer, and give Rapids a turnover.
Well, you got wholesale changes for North. You got Peter Prigge, Ben Trilling in the ball game now to go with Cody Schaefer. Foul troubles now got different people in the game, and these guys have got to play strong here.
Trilling looking for cutters.
5 minutes, you got to hang in there. Get to the second half with your boys.
Worth forcing the shot up and drew the foul. He's going to get 2. Peter Worth putting it all on his shoulders to keep North in the basketball game.
And I think you're right there, Marty. He's going to have to take over. He's big offensive threat, the best scorer out on the floor right now.
Peter Falk commits the foul. Peter Worth's free throw is no good. Colombo's in the house.
Well, let me tell you, it's like this. See, there's Cody Schaefer playing behind again.
Stratton beating the defense. Beamish gets it inside. Peter Worth is going to get called for the foul. Didn't quite beat him to the spot. For Worth, that's his first.
Oh, that's a good thing.
But it's the 8th team foul on the Golden Raiders.
Oh, Beamish is a 78% free throw shooter, Marty. That's pretty good.
Yep. He can put them in. Joey Fritsch comes in. I was wondering who was going to play the point. Beamish on the line. He's got 5 points so far tonight. Money on that first one. Brian Andrews on the floor camera. Andy McKillop on the top camera. Scott Miloff spinning the dials in the truck tonight. Beamish knocks in the second one. It's 20-13. Longest lead for Rapids at 7 points. North working the perimeter. Fritsch has it on top.
Take care of the ball, boys.
4:35 remaining until half.
Be patient.
North swinging. Kane trying to take it down the baseline. He had the ball stripped away and got it back, and then there's a whistle.
I think it's out of bounds on the strip away there.
North will keep the possession. 4:23 remains until halftime. North down 20-13.
Cody Schaefer coming off a double screen, but it's covered up nicely. And then a travel. Gellerman stepped out, stopped the drive, and Fritz shuffled the feet. Peter Worth with 2 fouls is coming, with 1 foul is coming back in, and Pitch is coming back in. Falk has it. He's being guarded by Worth. Gellerman has it. He's guarded by Pitch. Now North drops back into their half-court defense. Stratton with a quick pass inside to Shepard, but it's out of bounds.
I think North wanted to play some zone there, but half the guys are playing zone and half are playing man.
Well, if they're confused, what do you think Wisconsin Rapids is going to be?
Well, that was a nice pass. It just sort of a little bit too much mustard on it. Patience, patience.
Rapids playing good help defense. Pitch with an outside jump shot, puts it down.
There you go. Good patience there. Find the wide open guy, take care of the ball, move, screen. Now you got to do it on this end.
Beamish being guarded by Kane. Beats him on the dribble.
Now I think they're going to play some zone. Well, who knows what they're playing. I think they're playing a box and 1. On
Stratton trying to get open on the middle, but dished it off.
Yeah, they're playing a box and 1 on Beamish here, Marty.
Good pressure on the shot is no good.
Rob Kane reaching.
No foul call. He knocked it out of bounds, but they could have got him for a hand on the back, and then reaching in, he actually could have got called for 2 fouls on that play.
Yeah, that's not good. Come on, Rob Kane, you're better than that.
Toss in. Shepard, no good. Nate Pitch high for the rebound. It's 20-15, North down 5. Rolling down to 3 minutes until halftime. Kick, North will keep it.
Yeah, Rob Kane's got to go in and then pop out. Take your player into the lane and pop out to create some space so that could be an easy pass. When you're standing there, the defender can just stand on you. So you got to take your player in and then you pop yourself out and there'll be more available space for you.
One thing that North is getting is good minutes from some of these people that don't normally play as much.
Yeah, and they're only down 5 with 2:40. It's a big 2:40 though, Marty.
Pitch to the hoop and lays it in. Nate Pitch coming up huge here in the second quarter with 6 points. It's 20-17. Shepard trying to take it baseline. Good defense by Pitch.
Don't let him open.
Beamish, bango. You got to cover him up. I don't think they're going to be able to play his zone.
Well, you can play zone, but you got to know where that guy is. Communicate. Nate Pitch just fell off him. He forgot who he was, and I mean that's just a mental breakdown. You got to know who the guys are. 23-5. 23-5.
23-17. Rapids on top. Pitch has his shot blocked. Stratton has it. Gets it over to Gellerman. Stratton averaging over 20 points a game. He's got 5 so far. He's been very patient, however. Beamish posting up inside against Pitch.
Good screen there.
Good defense
by Vidal.
Beamish got it over the smaller Gruby. Gruby got out on him, but he's just shooting over him.
Well, he was late there, Marty. You can't let him have that much space.
All of a sudden, what was a 5-point deficit is now a 9-point deficit, 26-17. 1:24 remaining until halftime.
All done on the defensive end.
Long shot is no good. Stratton with a strong rebound, and a quick pass out to Shepard is too long. North will get it back. Well, those 2 3-point baskets by Beamish. He's got 3 in the game, Chris. Have been huge.
Yeah, and you know about it. I mean, North, Coach Destel, tells these guys. North, on the other hand, doesn't have a 3-point basket yet tonight. And that's the difference of the ball game.
Worth being guarded by Bartelt.
Big minute here. You got to hang in there, boys.
Rolling down to 1 minute left until halftime. It's 26-17. Rapids on top. Inside feed to Trilling. Overlay. Pitch on the putback. He has 8 points in the quarter. Nate Pitch playing probably his finest game of the year so far. Down to 40 seconds.
Now,
Looks like Rapids.
Nate Pitch can't help. He's just got to be on his guy here. He's got to be on Beamish. You can't be any help here, Nate Pitch. Just zeroing in your guy. You got 4 of the guys you're going to have to fill the lane.
We're down to 25 seconds until halftime. Shepard coming out on top. They got Beamish underneath. Somebody get out on him. Now they're putting Worth on Beamish. That was a switch, Chris. Down to 10 seconds.
Nobody's on him. You should be denying. Why are you going to let him get the ball back? You're going to let him get the ball back.
Beamish, spin move, double team, threw it out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call North on a tip out. 0.9 seconds remaining. 26-19. Keep him from scoring. Shot, no good. It would have counted. We're at halftime where North trails 26-19.
Come on, David. Come on, David. Let's go, David. Come on.
Come on, David. You got the love.
Get as involved in your kids' education as in everything they do, and imagine the success they might find. Stay in touch with the teacher. Visit the school. For more tips, call 1-800-281-1313.
Good, David. Good, David.
Hung up about a consumer problem? Like that refrigerator you just bought that's freezing you out. Oh, and telemarketers who won't stop calling.
Have I got a deal for you?
Well, stand up for your rights. Use the power of the internet and the federal government at pueblo.gsa.gov, the free consumer action website. Thousands of links to companies and government agencies with names, numbers, and advice to get your wrongs righted. Remember Pueblo, because you never know.
Let's go through the first half scoring. First for Sheboygan North, they were led by Nate Pitch, who had 8 points, all 8 of those coming in the big second quarter. Peter Worth had 7, and then chipping in with 2 each were Brian Herman and Kyle Tetschlag. Both Herman and Tetschlag sat out most of the second quarter. For Wisconsin Rapids, they were led by Brian Beamish with 13 points. Trevor Stratton had 5, and then chipping in with 4 each were Tom Shepard and Mike Jellerman. With all the time that Herman and Tetschlag spent on the bench, Chris, North is fortunate to be down only 7.
Yeah, and they didn't get the three-point shot going down either. They were 0 for 5 on the other side. Rapids, who we know is a good three-point shooting team as well, they were 4 from 8. Let's get them going right here.
Ruby with a three-point attempt, like Chris was just mentioning. They don't have a three-point basket yet.
Keep shooting them.
Ruby open again, can't get it. Tap by Worth over to Herman, and he put the putback up and in. It's 26-21, North down 5.
Get him in the third quarter, boys.
Beamish being hounded by Herman. Step out by Tetschlag. Stops Beamish's drive. Shepard has it. Swings it around over to Vidal. And a good save by Tetschlag. Giving up the body for that one. Pitch. Trying to get it out. He's fouled. Spotted Trevor Gruby in the corner, Chris, but couldn't get it out. He was fouled. And they're gonna give him 2 shots. Vidal is gonna be shooting. Vidal commit the foul, his second. Pitch will be shooting. Pitch was 0 for 2 in the first half.
See Craig Kutz over there. Quarterback of the football team.
He plays a little baseball, doesn't he?
Plays a little baseball. Wrestled.
Oh, way short. Pitch 0 for 4 from the line, Chris. That hurts.
Not making free throws or threes.
Falk had the ball tipped away by Tetschlag, but North not able to come up with it. Cody Schaefer hustling by us to get to the scorer's table. Tetschlag that far away from getting his 3rd foul. And that's what coach is telling him. What are you thinking about? Of course, he's not saying in such calm terms. Beamish baseline, can't get the reverse layup to go. Worth almost loses it, and he's hounded. Good strength by Peter Worth. That's good play. To the hoop and for two.
Outstanding. Just take it yourself, Peter. He's a little angry there. You don't see him show much emotion that way, but he was angry after getting whacked. All those fouls in the first half, and you don't call anything there.
Stratton taking it to the hoop. Up and over the North defense for an easy two. Can't let him get that deep.
I like Brian Herman on the switch here. I like him playing defense on number 23, Brian Beamish. He's a good one, and Brian Herman's your best defensive guy. You got to put him on him.
Beamish is guarding Herman also. Cody Schaefer had it for a second. He's being guarded by Vinny Ritchie. Pitch high over the crowd for the shot. Can't get it to go. And then we get a jump ball called. And it's arrow points to Wisconsin Rapids, so they'll get the ball on the alternating possession. Ketchlog coming back in.
Great vertical there by Nate Pitch to get that jump shot there, and just a little bit deep.
Stratton has it, being hounded by Ruby. Ritchie left wide open. It's a two-pointer, but it's 2 more points irregardless. 30-23.
Oh, that's someone they probably didn't count on.
Nope. For sure.
And they know that's what you got to do. You got to let somebody shoot. That's probably the guy you'd want to shoot, and he just got it to go.
Good help defense. Beamish blocks Herman's shot. The three-point attempt is no good.
It's all right. It's our ball out of bounds.
Looking for Gruby off the double screen. He's being covered up by Stratton. Worth has it on top, being guarded by Vidal. Ketchlog battling inside. Good defense by Wisconsin Rapids. North has to bring it back out, reset, and then Worth throws the ball almost out of bounds. It was saved by Ketchlog, but over to Rapids.
Not a good offensive set that time. Got to be a little bit patient. Got to work your guys away. Oh,
Beamish on a good fake, dribbles it off his foot. No, they're going to call it off a North player, and Rapids will keep it. .448 remaining in the third quarter. It's 30-23. Wisconsin Rapids on top. Stratton trying to get the shot away, and we got a late whistle. They're going to call a foul on North. It's on Ketchlog, his third. No move yet by Coach Desatel.
Well, you really can't. You're down by 7.
Beamish on a reverse layup. Fancy out of bounds play there. Didn't look like Beamish was in bounds, and then right back is Nate Pitch, who lays it up over the crowd, puts it in for 2. It's 32-25. North still down 7.
Yeah, same deficit it was at half. Riding them again.
Stratton on the push is fouled before the shot. Oh my God. Kyle Ketchlog, his 4th foul. Timeout North, be a full timeout. Coach Desatel asked him, you seen that? Full timeout, Scott. Let's take 1:30 and bring us back.
Lazy bones, loping through the day.
All over America, we're no longer just sedentary, we're stationary. And that's bad news for your bones, because bones need weight-bearing activity to grow strong and stay strong. So get up, get out, get moving. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Never heard a word I say.
Back at the Call Sports Center, and that foul call on Ketchlog was huge.
Well, here's the replay. I want to know what the... Kyle reaching in.
You know, that's another one that we talked about this in the first half. Last night, they let him play. Tonight, you can't hardly breathe and they're calling fouls.
Well, he shouldn't be reaching
really
in there either, but
yeah, that had virtually no impact on the play.
Correct. That is correct. And
so let him play.
It just made no sense. I had no idea what the heck it was. And
Cody Schaefer is in for Tetschlag. He steps out. He won't play anymore this quarter. 4:15 remaining. North down 7. Stratton has it, trying to get it to Vidal, and does, but he dribbles it out of bounds. Vidal, an excellent defender, guarding Worth.
It's no different what Rapids is doing right there, poking at him, and that you just called on Kyle Tetschlag.
Ritchie with the rebound. Ruby again with an open look, but couldn't get it to go. Just not feeling it tonight. Shepard had the look, but didn't shoot it. Rapids with the lead. You saw this last night. They're quite patient, looking for the open shot. Inside feed to Ritchie. He put it up and in. That's his second basket of the quarter. He averages 2.6 points per game, Chris, and already he's got 4.
Yeah, kind of an unknown factor.
Ball goes off the hands of Peter Worth. It's 34-25, North down 9. Ben Trilling is going to check in. Cody Schaefer out. Beamish gets it into Ritchie. Now Beamish gets it back. He'll bring it in, being guarded by Herman. Ritchie got it again. That one's a 3 though. He has 7 points in the quarter. North is down 12. 37-25, and a 30-second timeout by North. One of those things, Chris, where you bring somebody off the bench and all of a sudden he's money in the bank, and unfortunately for North, it's not someone off of their bench.
No, unbelievable. Ritchie shooting and doing well. The guy has only like 13 attempts all year, 20 attempts all year. And here he's got 3 baskets, and you know, you do things right. Those are the guys you don't think are going to hurt you. And next thing you know, the guy's leading you possibly to the state tournament.
Of course, I suppose Wisconsin Rapids fans would be saying, well, what about Nate Pitch? Well, I guess they're right. He leads North in scoring with 10. He's had an excellent game. Right now, though, North is down 12. It's 37-25. We're rolling down to the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. A good defense being played by Jellerman to get out on Gruby, not allowing him to shoot it.
No 3-point baskets for North yet.
And a strip and no call, got him right on the hand. This is unbelievable. Jellerman over to Beamish. Stratton looking to get the shot off. Up and over the defense is no good. Trilling with the rebound.
Getting a little feisty out there, both teams.
Calling a blocking foul on Jellerman. If we sound a little perturbed by the officiating, we are. Chris just isn't as vocal as I am. You got to be sitting next to him and watch him shake his head.
Oh, just disappointed. I mean, you just want the players to dictate the outcome of the basketball game. You said it before. If it doesn't, change the play, you don't need to call it.
Stratton.
North's got to do a little bit better taking care of the ball. They're not giving themselves chances either. They got 10 turnovers already, and that's too many. No threes.
Beamish coming over on the double team. Good swing by North. Pitch. Bumped. No call. Shot is no good. Pitch with the rebound. Trying to get it. And they get called for a 3. And then he has it stripped out of his hands. They're going to call it off of Wisconsin Rapids. And now a North player and a Wisconsin Rapids player are over talking to him. That being the official.
Well, I think it went off the North's foot, but Coach Destel's upset. Nate's in the paint there and getting slapped and hammered, and then they don't call anything. Somebody's got to take charge here. You got to get quicker off your screens. Free yourself.
Worth frees himself for the jump shot, but can't get it in. Ritchie with a strong rebound for Rapids. Ritchie having quite a quarter.
You got that right. 7 points, 2 rebounds. For who?
Beamish trying to take Herman off the dribble, but couldn't. Jeller guarded by Worth. Well, Stratton pulls it out. Yeah, he's going to go one-on-one. Inside feed to Jeller.
Good patience by Rapids with the 12-point lead and the ball with a minute and a half left.
Yep, it's 37-25. No scoring for almost 2 minutes. Beamish has it.
Got to hustle through your screens, boys.
Inside feed to Stratton. Whistle. No basket. Pitch commits the foul on the drive, not on the shot.
Well, that's what happens. They down screen, pop out, down screen, pop up, and you got to play solid defense, and then all of a sudden you get it down low, you take a chance, and you might get a foul, and that's exactly what Rapids wanted.
Stratton puts it up and in. He now has 9 points in the game. Averages just a touch under 19 a game. Worth working hard. Schaefer from way outside can't get it in. Another miss from three-point land by the Raiders. And they just have had no luck on their three-point attempts.
0 for 9 and from three-point line today, Marty. Got to do it on this end, the defensive end.
Beamish has it. Stratton being guarded by Pitch. Seems like at most positions, Chris, Rapids has the height advantage too. Ritchie being guarded by his number counterpart, Cody Schaefer. We're down to 25 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Beamish almost losing the dribble. Rapids up 14, it's 39-25. Down to 10. Beamish kicks it out to Ritchie, why not? His shot is no good, tap up no good. North tips it away, Worth trying to get possession and got it, but he couldn't get it to Schaefer in time for the shot. And they're gonna, North wants a trip on Worth, but there is no call. At the end of 3 quarters of play, Wisconsin Rapids 39, North 25.
Thank you.
Fat and cholesterol, they could ruin your appetite forever. Tonight, make it vegetarian. Visit PCRM.org.
Back at the Call Sports Center, where Wisconsin Rapids is showing why they're the number 3 team in the state. They're very effective on offense and equally as good on defense.
Yeah, they're doing an outstanding job, Marty, you're right.
Worth down the lane, draws the foul. Foul is on Peter Falk, his second. It's only the 3rd team foul this half on Wisconsin Rapids. Worth will be shooting a pair. I'll tell you, Chris, North has not done the job at the line so far. In 7 free throw attempts, they've made 1.
Yep, not getting the job done there, not getting the job done at three-point line, and you got foul trouble and too many turnovers. There's one in there.
First free throw make of the second half, 1 for 4 this half. Peter Falk being guarded by Pitch. Pitch has had a nice game tonight, as had Peter Worth.
Rapids going to probably want to run some clock.
Stratton on the inside feed to Beamish for an easy 2. Beat his defender on a back cut. It's now 41-26. Gruby open again. Got it. Finally. Broke the ice from three-point land. It's 41-29. North down 12. Stratton takes Gruby off the dribble. Now they're scrambling to get a player to guard. Herman guarding Beamish. Takes him off the dribble, kicks it out. Falk won't take the shot.
Good decision by Falk there to pull it out.
Stratton bumped. Good defense by Trilling, but he couldn't come up with it. Shepard did, and he put it in.
Gotta finish. You gotta, when you create that opportunity, Ben, you gotta take advantage and earn it there. It was right there for the taking. Gotta make plays.
Gruby's got Falk up in here and then had the ball tipped away, and Rapids has it again. Again, Rapids with very active hands, tipping the ball away from the Raiders. And Herman returns the favor. Good quick pass. Good play by Gruby. He missed a layup. Oh my. You won't see that very often. Stratton right around the North defenders and then kicks it back out. Rapids will be real happy to run clock. They're up by 14, rolling down to 6 minutes left in the game. Jeller has it on top. Worth steps out on him. Stratton, quick foul on the hand check by Trevor Gruby. For Trevor, that's his second. Cody Schaefer comes in. Tetchlog comes in, and so does Peter Prigge.
Corey Schaefer, forgot that we're on defense right now. Hustles back.
Beamish being guarded by Pitch. Schaefer, Worth, Pitch, and Tetchlog and Prigge in the game for North.
You gotta jump the passes, boys. You gotta jump the passes. When they break, you gotta anticipate. Let them go back door, you get some help.
Well, Beamish goes right around the defense of Nate Pitch. He had a good pass into his running mate, Trevor Stratton, but there was a whistle beforehand. They're gonna get Nate Pitch with that foul. 15 foul on North. Third personal foul on Nate. And Ben Trilling right back in the game. Trilling's had some quality minutes, Chris. Stepping out to guard Jellerman.
So you gotta anticipate the pass out. You can't help, you gotta anticipate them popping out.
Beamish being guarded by Schaefer. Inside feed, Falk, fake. Shot off the glass and in. Well, North in a position now where they have to take chances, and they got burned that time.
Yep, 2 in a row they got burned.
Tetchlog being guarded by Shepard. Lean in, shot is up and in. First basket of the second half for Kyle. He has 4 points in the game. North down 45-31. 4:45 remaining. Beamish right through the defense and then kicks it out to Shepard, and Rapids gonna run clock again. North hounding. Rapids handling the ball well. Ball is tipped away. North has it. Peter Worth right down the middle. Kicks it over to Prigge. His shot is no good. Shepard with the strong rebound. That's 2 layup misses by North.
You got Kyle Tetchlog on the left and Peter Prigge on the right, and I'd give it to my man there, and nothing against Peter.
Full timeout by Wisconsin Rapids with 4:16 remaining in the ball game. North trails at 45-31.
I like to volunteer with the Neighborhood Emergency Response Team to help the firefighters. As you know, I was Fireman of the Year 3 times.
You're Mariano Rivera.
Thank you.
Fireman of the Year is a baseball award.
Yes.
You're not actually a fireman.
No.
Fireman of the Year, huh?
Just a few more minutes.
When you help your neighbors, you help your nation. Make a difference. Volunteer. Learn how at usafreedomcorps.gov.
There you see the Wisconsin Rapids band playing. Their team is up 14. Hasn't been North's night. 2 for 8 from the free throw line. Only 1 3-point basket. They've had numerous good looks, and now a new problem: missed layups.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You had to shoot well tonight, and that's not the case at this point. Got 4 minutes to close it. You know that Wisconsin Rapids going to do one thing. They're going to run clock. They do it very well. They seem to be very well coached, and their kids understand what they need to do. It's up to you to create turnovers, and when you do, you got to score on those opportunities, and North has not done that in a couple opportunities.
The winner of this game will play on Thursday at 6:45. They will be playing the winner of Section 2. That's going to be a foul on Tetschlag. And that's going to be number 5 for Kyle. That could be Kyle Tetschlag's. This could be his last game. We hope it's not, but it's certainly not looking good.
Not the way he wanted to finish today.
We had a little change in our lineup too, Chris. Andy McKillop is now running the floor camera, and Brian Andrews went up on top. Andy wasn't feeling well, and it's pretty high up in here when you get up on that top row. Anyway, Wisconsin Rapids has it, and they have the 14-point lead. We're rolling down to 4:10 remaining in the game. Stratton being guarded by Gruby, gets around him. Shepard has it on top. Rapids running clock again.
Okay, the guys you don't want to foul, obviously, are Bemis and Stratton. Shepard's a guy you want to foul. He's got 60% from the line. You know, you can't let him take a lot of time off. You got to get aggressive a little bit.
Beamish right down the lane. His shot is no good. He's fouled by Brian Herman. They are very quick off the dribble, Chris.
They're very good.
Yeah, really.
You had to play an outstanding game to beat this team tonight, and I don't know if North did that right at this point.
Well, they haven't played a very good game at all, actually. Haven't shot well from anywhere on the court. The one thing you always got to say about North basketball, though, is they never quit, and they always play very hard.
Yes, they do.
But when you run into a talented squad like this, you have to have everything going for you.
Yep.
One of the things is shooting.
Yep. Good point.
Worth gets it deep and puts it up and in.
Got to take chances on the press.
Peter has 12 points.
Got to maybe take chances on the press and maybe do some traps here. Get out of your system a little bit.
Stratton.
He's got to take chances.
Over to Falk, out to Vidal.
Get up the passing lines.
Cody Schaefer hounding Shepard.
See, like Brian's waiting. He's got to be up right on his guy or in the passing lane. Whoops.
Inside feed. Falk lays it up and in. Slipped by his defender.
Good court awareness there by Bemis.
Worth pushed by Stratton. For Stratton, that'll be his second. That's only the 4th team foul on Wisconsin Rapids. Jeremy Bartelt coming in. Falk is going to check out. Deep feed out to Schaefer to get it in. Pitch, shot, no good, but he was fouled. It looked like a travel there, didn't it?
No, it was. It didn't look like it. It was.
Stratton picks up his third. They get a great shot of Nate pitch. Nate having a strong game tonight. Really picked up the slack in the second quarter when Herman and Tetschlag were out. He had 8 points for the Golden Raiders. He now has 11 for the game.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard and you see North with 30s late in the 4th, and it's not what you want to get done.
Stratton has it. He's being guarded by Gruby, and it just seems like Wisconsin Rapids has no trouble beating North defenders off the dribble.
Yeah, they're very, they're not very tall, but they're very athletic, and it seems like they always got 5 guards on the floor. It seems like, Marty, off the dribble.
It isn't like they have a pure postman. They all can play outside.
Yeah.
Stratton Taking it to the hoop, has the ball knocked away, laying it up and in. Andy Vidal. Vidal, his first 2 points. Gruby open for a second, got it. His second three-pointer of the quarter. He has 6 points in the game.
Got a foul.
51-37.
Got to foul anybody
2 minutes.
besides Stratton and Beamish.
They foul Beamish. Beamish steps to the line. He's shooting 78% on his free throws. Herman picks up his fourth. Now, Beamish's free throw percentage probably is touching 80 because he's 4 for 4 tonight.
Yep. Him and Stratton, you don't want to foul.
Yeah, Stratton is hitting on 85% of his free throws. Nice soft touch by the shooter, got the shooter's roll. 52-37, Rapids up 15.
Rare miss.
Really. And we're going to get a foul called on Vidal. Joey Fritsch taking one for the team.
And all it'll do is earn you out of bounds here.
I was watching a little bit of the first half of that Badger game this afternoon, and Wilkerson got robbed on one. Man, he set a good screen to call a foul on him.
Yeah.
So it even happens at that level. Ben Trilling, Worth.
Shoot it.
Defense played by Stratton. Gruby. Oh, it could have been a 4-point play, but he couldn't get it to go. He'll be shooting 3 free throws, though. And Trevor Stratton picks up his 4th.
Well, that was a bad foul. I mean,
never follow a jump shooter.
Never follow a shooter. That's my pet peeve of mine. I mean, that would be an automatic to the bench. Stratton's got to know better than that. Got a big lead, and
Ruby nails the first. He has 7 points in the game.
Very simple situation. You follow anybody besides Beamish and Stratton. First time somebody touches the ball besides 5 and 23, you gotta get them. Gotta draw this minute 49 out if it takes an hour.
Lengthen the game.
Lengthen the game.
Ruby hits 2 out of 3. It's 52-39, North down 13.
Don't foul him. Don't foul him.
And they foul him. Well, when he's got the ball and dribbling out the clock, you don't have much of a choice. What you got to do is keep him from catching the inbounds pass.
Well, even so, let him give it up. I mean, if it's 7 seconds to let somebody else at the line, you do that.
All right, Brian Beamish. Yeah, but he missed his last free throw. Foul is on Peter Worth. That's only his second. Beamish knocks it in. He has 21 points. Chris looking for 22 right here. Knocks that one in. Down to 140. Vidal guarding Worth. Worth trying to slip the defense. Gets a 12-footer up, around, and in.
My gosh, now
nice
they can't miss.
Touch.
Where was this before?
And then a quick foul again. This one on Worth. Beamish will go to the line. Coach Desatel. Pick somebody else. I still maintain, double team that guy, then don't want to catch the inbounds pass.
Or use a timeout and tell him. Tell him what the situation is.
Beamish. Guy's got a great release. He's hit on 8 of 9 free throws so far. Make it 9 out of 10. 56-41, 125 remaining. Vidal guarding Worth. Kick out, Fritsch has his shot blocked. Fritsch with the rebound. Threw it away. Picking the glass off was Jeremy Bartelt, and then a quick foul. Foul goes on Cody Schaefer. Bartelt making his first trip to the line. Wisconsin Rapids in the double bonus, Chris. That's
this is the guy you want to foul. 41%. They've got it figured out now who to get a hold of here.
41%, even he makes one. Worth slips by Vidal. Shot is short, rebounded by Vidal. Beamish has it. He's fouled by Joey Fritsch. Peter Prigge getting ready to check in for the Golden Raiders.
Well, I think it's going to be the Red Raiders playing in Madison on Thursday night. Nice ball club. North gave them a good battle in the first quarter and battled in the third, but Rapids pulled away here in the fourth quarter, and the deficit's going to be a little bigger than probably appear just because of fouls and things like that.
Right. Peter Worth coming out. Peter Prigge checking in. Great career by Peter Worth. Standout player this year for the Raiders. Led them in scoring and assists, and right up there in rebounding. Joey Fritsch has it. He's being guarded by Beamish. Gruby looking for the opening. Gets it to Fritsch. His shot from three-point land is no good. Peter Prigge with a rebound. Prigge being guarded by Mike Becker. Becker, number 34 for Rapids in the game now. Ben Trilling, and again has his shot blocked by Brian Beamish. We're at 25 seconds and counting. And a whistle. Foul called on North. Rob Kane getting ready to check in for North. Going to the line will be Trevor Stratton, looking for his first points of the quarter. Puts it in. Brian Williams also checking in for North. Brent Goska comes in for Wisconsin Rapids, and John Kolstead in the game for Wisconsin Rapids also. Stratton puts in a pair. Vinny Ritchie comes in.
Shooter.
80 shot.
Shot, didn't foul the right guys there.
Fritsch has it. Out to Schaefer.
Of course.
He knocks home a long three-pointer. That was way out there. Bartelt has it. Gets it over to Mike Becker. Or to Ritchie. Slaloms through the North defense, and we're down to 3 seconds, and that's going to be the ball game. Wisconsin Rapids wins it by a score of 60-44. A great season, though, by Sheboygan North. They finished the year at 18-5 and made it to the sectional finals and won conference. So not a bad year for the Raiders, but when you get this close to state, Chris, it's always tough to lose.
Yeah, every year, the last 4 years, it's been right here and it's defeated this way. And a lot of hard work in summer and preseason and all the I know the seasoning they do, the fitness and things, and all of a sudden it's done in an hour and 15 minutes, and only one of the two teams go to state.
We're going to check out for a while. When we come back, we'll have some closing comments from Chris and myself and the final scoring.
This is Matt Burke of the Minnesota Vikings. Matt helps the United Way build stronger communities by supporting educational programs developed to help kids succeed. Matt went to Harvard.
Where does lightning come from?
Well, first we must understand the nature of atoms. Atoms are made up of positively charged protons and uncharged neutrons. This dynamic is called the electromagnetic force.
Well, doesn't it come from the sky?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Matt Burke. He went to Harvard.
Yo, what's up, baby? Wanna learn some history? Check it out. Your GED right here, guaranteed, man.
The National Center for Family Literacy.
Yo, I got your arithmetic right here.
Because you can't get your GED on the street. Call 1-877-FAMLIT1 for info on free family learning classes.
Divide is the distance we allow between those who have the power of information and those who don't. In AmeriCorps, we're working to bridge that gap so that all of us can get to a better place. We're going around the world, on the web. In AmeriCorps, it's not can you make a difference, it's where. It's your world. It's your chance to make it better.
Both teams have received their awards. Let's go through the scoring for Wisconsin Rapids. They were led by their outstanding player, Brian Beamish. He had 25 points. Trevor Stratton had 11. And then chipping in was Vinny Ritchie off the bench with 7. Jeremy Bartelt had 4. Tom Shepard 6. Peter Falk 4. Andy Vidal had 2. And Mark Jellerman had 4. For the Raiders, they were led by Peter Worth, their outstanding guard, all-conference and player of the year in the Valley. He had 14 points. Chipping in with 11 was Nate Pitch, who just had an outstanding game off the bench. However, it wasn't enough. Trevor Gruby had 8, Cody Schaefer 3, Brian Herman 4, and Kyle Tetschlag with 4. Great season by the Raiders, Chris.
Absolutely, another conference championship for Sheboygan North. Congratulations to both the boys and the girls, and to Sheboygan Lutheran this year. Too much Wisconsin Rapids. They had an outstanding ball game. Third quarter, an unknown figure, this Vinny Ritchie kid, kind of out of nowhere, banged in some big shots for him. And when the going got tough, they gave it to their big guys, Brian Beamish and Trevor Stratton, hitting free throws and jumpers in there to carry them on the state. And they got a nice club, and North did not lose to a poor team whatsoever. This was a very good team.
I know we were somewhat critical of the officiating. They were not the reason that North lost. Wisconsin Rapids is an excellent ball club, and we want to wish them all the best at state. Some closing comments from our basketball season. First of all, I know Chris and I want to thank all the players and coaches for their fine efforts. They provide great entertainment for us throughout the year. We want to wish all the senior athletes all the best as they move on throughout their lifetime. Thanks to our viewers for your comments and for watching. You know, we take what you say to heart, and we try to improve on our broadcasting. Thanks to the crew, they just do a professional job, and it's really a pleasure working with those guys, and they make all these pictures possible for you viewers. They do a great job. Thank you to Chris. You've been a great partner throughout the season, from setting my finger during the football season to being a true friend after and before the games. Baseball is next up on TV8, and we have some games planned for that, so keep checking those pages on TV8 for when those games will be happening. I know, Chris, you're pretty excited about the season starting. That'll start in about 10 days or so.
Just look outside. We're ready to roll.
Right. There's snow on the ground. Baseball season can't be far away.
I just won't find the balls in the snow.
Yeah, really. That's going to be it for us. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. It's been a great ride for us throughout the basketball season, and we'll see you down the road.